Hello, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name's Adam Smith, and we are playing through Arrival in Chains. We've made it past the cave bear, and now we have a bunch of spitting drakes and rending drakes all over us here. These ones here are ranged. These two are melee. We've got some stuff to deal with. Now, the way that this happened was in the rules was at the end of the round when the cave bear dies, this happens. So essentially, I'm not going to use the last half of the card for anything because there's no purpose in me moving. I like where I'm sitting right now anyway. So this essentially is the start of a brand new round. All these guys are out on the table, and at the very end of the round, at the end of the turn in which we kill these guys, or the end of a round in which we kill these guys, then we read the next part of the story and something else is going to happen. I don't think there's anything else to say about this one except that the Cragheart is wounded still. We've got these guys right in our face. We do have to short rest though before we go and start this round. I'm going to go ahead and do that because the Cragheart's empty and the Tinkerer is empty. I'm not going to long rest because we have too much stuff going on. So here is the short rest happening on camera. Doing a couple shuffles here real quick just to move some cards around so I don't know which one's which. I'm going to go right for the middle and it's going to be this one. So we're going to lose the attack 2, 5. That's going to be the one to go. I'm not going to bother losing an HP in order to change my card on that one. I'm just going to take it as it lays. So we're going to go ahead and put these cards back in the tray of fun and see if we can handle this next pile of craziness. Okay, so 76. We'll move this one to 72. I'm just trying to do my best to get these aligned by initiative order so it's easy to reference them at a later time. So there we go, 74, we got another one here, so to shuffle these down a bit. I got two 74s. This might be now where the summon decoy card could be very, very useful. So there we go, we've done our thing for this. Now, the only thing that sucks is that the opener said here that the Tinker had to be the first to kill a monster during the scenario. That didn't happen. So I'm going to flip that over. The Cragheart was the one who ended up doing it because the Tinker was so weak. And we ran out of attack cards that were useful, so I didn't get that battle card, sadly. And in terms of the Cragheart's battle card, we just have to cause a trap to be sprung or disarmed, and I'm pretty sure I can make that happen at some point here. At least that's the hope. So not doing too good on the battle cards, but I'm 50-50 so far, so we'll see how this goes. So now we're going to split this deck. And I'll take this one, so attack 3, and oh, that's a really good one. I'm going to take a damage and redo that one. So I'm going to take a damage down to 11 in order to reshuffle the deck and pick a different one, because I actually like that one, and there's lots of obstacles to push these guys into, and it's a card that you don't lose when you use that. So now we'll split this in half again. And range 3, attack 4, fine, we'll lose this one. It's an 87. It's a very late card. So we're going to put all these guys back up on the shelf here. Oops. Dropping there everywhere. 38. Now, just so you guys are aware, I think I just realized I did something wrong in the last one. I do this every once in a while with the Cragheart, and that is I don't always remember, and there's one thing that I always seem to forget, and that is the retaliate. Now, the Cragheart has a retaliate card on him, and it's this one here. We put it on right at the beginning, and the Cragheart was in front of the bear multiple times, and so we probably would have won this. We probably would have moved on a little quicker than we did because I'd forgotten to use it. So how I'm going to play that is normally I would have probably been up about 2 spots by now, but I never actually used the charges and I never actually used the retaliate, and that's on me. That's my fault. So because I wasn't aware of it, I'm not going to give myself experience for something I didn't do. So I'm going to leave that card there still where it sits. We're still able to use it, but I just want to let you guys know that I totally forgot to actually activate that. So if you were posting stuff in the comments, letting me know that I missed it, thank you, but I totally forgot. And I've already kind of gone past that point of fixing it. So it's okay because we have them available to use for this. So we'll go forward. We fought the cave bear and made it even harder for ourselves, which is fun. All right, so let's go. 2 cards. We got guys right beside us here. So what is the easiest to kill? These guys are all regular units. There's no elites. So they're not taking that much damage in order to kill them, but they muddle us. So what I'm thinking with the Tinker is we should probably at this point spawn that summon decoy. So I could put the decoy on the map in order to give us some time. I just don't know if this is the best option or not. Targeting 2 wouldn't be bad either. I could do something like this where we do an attack 2 and I'm able to target both. So if I could move to here and then I'd be within range to hit both of these guys and not be disadvantaged. So that's good. I need something that generates movement so I can get further away. And I could also do this one, move 2 and heal 1. So then that way I'm able to actually heal the wound off this guy. That wouldn't be bad. So let's do that. We'll have the Tinker go first and try to help out his friend, the Cragheart. Now the Cragheart, on the other hand, if we can end up, if the Tinker is going to do shots on both these guys, the Cragheart probably could help out by doing something in terms of an attack himself to potentially finish one of these guys off, or we could see if we can do something a little more interesting. We can heal, we can attack. Now, healing might not be bad. So this is good though. The immobilize is really nice because I'm able to stop guys from moving towards me. So maybe what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to, right now I'm still ranged away from him. Like I still need something that can shoot with range. The 3 attack's pretty powerful. That's pretty good. Although I don't have the green leaf element boosted yet, and I won't because the Tinker doesn't have the ability to boost it for me. What other ranged attacks do I have? No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only one that would be useful at this point, I think. So let's go with that one. We'll do 61. It's not exactly early, so we want to go somewhat early. That's not going to help me because it'll get me too close. Looting's not necessarily going to help me either. And by the way, guys, just so you understand, all these monsters are considered to be spawning, so we're not going to get any gold from this particular scenario, in that these spawning drakes and the guys that are spawning in this, it's all a generated scenario. And so the rules specifically say if it's a spawning monster, no coins are dropped. So just so you're aware that that's the reason why I'm not getting any coins. I may, in fact, maybe I deserve to have a coin for the bear from when it died, but I'm not going to play it like that. I'm going to play it as if they're all spawning, because from what I understand, this was a spawning iterative scenario. So it's a little different than normal. So we're going to go ahead and let's see here. Let me think. The attack 3 is not bad from range. That's a really nice attack. It's just I don't know what to use. I guess healing's not bad. Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. We do need to boost healing, and it'll allow me to go somewhat early. So 38 and 17, we're going to pull to see what these guys are going to do. The Spitting Drake is going to go 87. That's really late. And then 39. Good. So they're going after us in both cases. So let's go ahead now and do what we were planning on doing. So we're going to have a move 2 and a heal of adjacent allies. So the Tinker is going to move to here. He's going to heal all adjacent allies so that the Cragheart no longer has a wound token on him, which is nice. He also gets the benefit of the heal, so he's going to boost himself back to 12. So that's a nice little advantage there. That gets discarded. Then he's going to go ahead and do his attack. Now he's attacking both these characters. He's within 3 range. Obstacles don't block range, so he can attack both these guys. He's going to do that. I'll pick this guy first, the flying one. So we'll flip it and see if we get anything that helps us out here. +1, nice. So we get 3 damage on the number 2 Spitting Drake. Now they don't have any shields or anything. Neither of these guys have shields, but they have muddle and they have wounds when they attack, so that's nasty. So we got 3 on him, that's not bad. Then we're going to attack this guy, and we got a +1, nice. So we got another 3 damage on the guy on the opposite side. So we're slowly hitting away on them, which is not bad, and get rid of them quick. So that was a great shot. I really like that reviving shock shot, it's awesome. Now we're going to go ahead with the Cragheart, and we want to do our best here to continue to attack. The most logical one would be the attack 3. Now we should probably pick something that's going to inflict the least damage on the one that has the highest chance of we have the highest chance of killing the Rendering Drake, because we only need 4 damage to kill him. So let's go with this. We're going to do this attack first and see what happens. If we get a +1, that Rendering Drake is dead. Yes! Okay. So we were able to take out the Rendering Drake here. So he's gone. 1 less guy to worry about. And now we're going to heal 2 on the Tinker, because this guy's going to probably come after him. So we're going to jump him back up to 9. And then we're done. Not bad. So we're working as a team here. We're doing pretty good. The only other thing I'm going to think about doing as well is, no, I think I'm fine. That's actually, I'm pretty happy with that. So, or maybe, you know what, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to use the minor stamina potion from the Tinkerer to take back the reviving shock, because I want that, because these guys are going to start coming over to me as well. And then I like the heal 3. Do I really want to keep that one or not? Yeah, it's really handy actually. I'm going to take them both back. So we'll just take them both back like that. For the Craighart though, I'm not going to do that just yet. He's got some other cards that are still okay, so I'm not going to worry about doing any of that. And then we're going to move into the enemy's turns, so 39. The rendering drakes look like... oh, shoot. Well, I should probably make sure I have the decks in the right spot. Not that this matters yet, but it matters now. The spitting drakes should be up here. And the rendering drake should be down here. So there we go. So spitting's up here, and the rendering is down here. So the first ones to go is the rendering. The rendering drakes look like this. So there are these guys. They're the ones that we killed off first. So they're going to move and attack. So their movement as being regular units is going to be -1 off the 4 for being a regular. So they're going to go 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it depends on who went first. And we know that the Tinkerer went first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to make it all the way over. Oh, sorry, it's 4 minus 1, so it's only 3. So he makes it to here. So he doesn't make it close enough to attack, so we don't get hit this round by him. Also, sorry, the damage from the previous rendering drake that we killed is gone because we were able to kill him. The only one that's damaged and still on the board is this guy right here. So we've cleaned that up. This is done. So now we're going to go to the spitting drakes. The spitting drakes are going to go in order of their numbers, and they're both regular units. They're going to move -1. Their movement is 3, so they're 2. This guy's obviously going to focus on the Tinker, and this guy's going to move 2 towards the Tinker as well. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're both equal distance away, but everyone's heading towards the Tinker because he went earliest in initiative. Now, both these guys are ranged, so because they're ranged, I got to rethink that, because this guy wouldn't move because he is a ranged character, and this guy here actually just needs to be within range 4 to hit the Tinker. So 2, 3, 4. So he'd stop. If he was here, he wouldn't be able to target. So he has to move 1 to get within range, and now he's done. So now they're both going to attack because they're not nice people, or not nice drakes. And we're going to start with this guy first. He's going to fire his first shot at the Tinker. It's a +1 on a 4, so it's a 5. Okay, 4 damage. Do we take the 4 damage? Sure, we'll take the 4 damage for now on that one, even though I don't want to. Then this one over here is going to do the same thing. It's going to attack, and it's going to attack at 4, plus another one, so it's 4 damage again. Now, if I take 4 damage now, I die. So this is where I have to take a card and throw it. So at this point, I'm going to, what would be the best card to lose? He's got a lot of options. Let's get rid of human. The decoy is really handy for him. I gotta get that decoy out there. That'll really help me. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably get rid of 76. So this one here is the one I'm gonna end up getting rid of. So that's gone. And then that is the end. So that is the end of the Spinning Drake's turn. That's the end of the whole round. Nothing to wane down, nothing to reshuffle. We got full cards on both sides. We didn't get any circles for the attack cards, so we're good. And now we are going to move into the next round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video right here because this one went pretty smoothly and we were able to get through that pretty fast. We're going to start up the next video and we will be into the next round of this battle and see if we can take out a couple more of these guys and move on to the next enemy that might be coming. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, hit the like button. Let me know by subscribing as well to see future videos. I want to thank everybody for your feedback. You've been... I'm sure you guys have been catching things I've been doing, but I've been doing my best to catch the mistakes I make. I think the biggest mistake that I made that I wasn't able to rectify in these videos now was this opposing strike on the bear, and I really feel bad about that because I probably could have killed it a little earlier. Actually, I could have killed it earlier, like a round or two earlier. We would have been doing even better. But things are going okay, and you know, you live and learn. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying, and until the next episode, thanks for watching, and keep rolling solo.